Okay, Jake. We got Joe right here, right next to the camera. Let's take a moment let's visualize the future. Let's visualize the future that you want. So close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now imagine yourself walking up to a building where your creative dreams are alive. The outside is inviting, with a brightly painted sign that reads the name of Neighborhood News in cheerful, bold letters. There's a picture of sheep along with the sign. Loopy. You see your hand grab the door handle and open. A soft chime greets you. As you step inside, you're met with a burst of warmth and light. The air smells of fresh paper and ink, along with the aroma of coffee brewing in the corner. Sunlight streams in through large windows, illuminating the room with a golden glow. You can see a cozy nook by the window, complete with soft cushions and a stack of past issues of the Neighborhood News. A couple of kids are sitting there, flipping through the pages and giggling. The walls are alive with creativity. On one side, there's a colorful mural with a mix of characters from your stories: Pinkalicious, Sheep, Loopy, Minnesota Guy, amidst playful patterns and drawings of buildings. On another wall is a giant corkboard covered with pinned up sketches, article drafts, and thank you notes from readers. There's a spot where the kids' submissions are proudly displayed, a corner dedicated to their creativity. In the center of the room is a large wooden table. Its surface is worn and well-loved, with jars of pencils, pens, markers, brushes, watercolor, paint. There's a roll of craft paper unfurled across the table, filled with doodles, scribbled ideas, and brainstormings from recent meetings. You see stacks of notepads and bright folders labeled with stories, story names, art submissions, upcoming issues. Shelves line the walls, filled with tools of the trade, boxes of crayons and markers, jars of glitter, reference books for drawing, magazines. There's there's a small bookshelf with books on writing, drawing, storytelling, next to a bulletin board covered with a calendar of fun events like magazine launch party, kids creative workshop, and community storytelling night. In one corner, there's a small workstation with a computer and a scanner, ready to digitize the vibrant artwork and bring it to life on the pages of your newspaper. The printer hums quietly as if anticipating the next batch of freshly printed issues. As you take it all in, you feel a sense of belonging. The space is alive with possibility. It's a reflection of your creativity, your passion, and your dream to bring joy and inspiration to children and families. Oh, and guess what? Kitty Jo. Kitty Jo gets to come. She gets to come and hang out. Yeah. So just taking a moment to walk through that space in your mind, touching the smooth wooden table, running your fingers across the mural with Sheep and Loopy and Pinkalicious, Mr. Squishy, feeling the energy of the room, knowing the space is yours, a physical representation of the collaboration and creativity you are bringing to life. And you know that people are about to arrive. So as you stand in your vibrant creative space, you hear a soft knock at the door. It's a sound that fills you with excitement. Your collaborators are arriving. You open the door, and one by one, people begin to enter. Each face lights up as they step inside, taking in the energy of the room. The first person to arrive is a local artist, holding a portfolio bursting with colorful illustrations. They smile warmly as they place it on the table, eager to share their work. Behind them is a teacher with a stack of papers, ideas from their students who are thrilled to contribute stories and jokes to the next issue. Next comes a parent and their child. The child clutches a drawing tightly, their eyes shining with pride. You kneel down to their level, taking the artwork with a smile and telling them how much it will brighten the pages of your newspaper. The child beams, and their parent thanks you for creating something so special for their family. Soon the room fills with a wonderful mix of people: writers, illustrators, parents, kids, each bringing their own unique energy and talents. Some carry sketchbooks, others bring snacks to share. There's an air of camaraderie as everyone finds a spot around the table or mingles in small groups, sharing stories and laughing together. You hear snippets of conversations that fill your heart with joy. Someone mentions how their child couldn't stop talking about the last issue of the newspaper, and they're thrilled to be part of the next one. Another talks about how their story idea was inspired by a funny moment at home, while someone else shares how they've always wanted to illustrate a kid's comic and can't wait to contribute. The atmosphere is vibrant and alive. There's a hum of excitement as people exchange ideas, sketch quick doodles, and brainstorm headlines. You see collaboration happening before your eyes. A writer asking an illustrator for advice on how to bring a character to life, or a child giving a thumbs up to someone's artwork. In this moment, you realize this isn't just a creative project. It's a gathering of like-minded souls who believe in the magic of storytelling, art, and community, and making things together with each other. The energy in the room feels almost tangible, like a warm glow that surrounds everyone. These people aren't just collaborators, they're friends, partners, and champions of your vision. And of course, Jo is there. Kitty Jo, she climbs up on your lap, and she climbs up on the table, and she walks through everyone's artwork, and everyone laughs. So take a moment to really see people's faces, their smiles, the twinkle of excitement in their eyes. Hear the sounds of their laughter, the scratch of pencils on paper, the soft rustle of pages being turned. Feel the joy and gratitude that comes from knowing you've created a space where creativity thrives and connections are made. Let this image settle deeply in your mind. Know that this community is real, drawn to your passion and inspired by your dream. They're here to help you build something amazing. Part 3. As you stand amidst the vibrant energy of your creative space, you notice how seamlessly ideas begin to come together. The room hums with the sound of collaboration. Pens scratching on paper, snippets of animated conversation, and bursts of laughter that ripple through the group. You see someone at the big central table sketching furiously, their pencil gliding across the page. They tilt their paper toward the group, revealing a whimsical character for the next issue. A character so full of personality that everyone immediately nods in agreement, excited by how perfect it is. At another corner, wait for a second. At another corner, a small group is brainstorming headlines for upcoming stories. Words and phrases are scribbled on sticky notes and arranged on a whiteboard. Someone throws out a pun and makes everyone groan and laugh at the same time. It's exactly the kind of humor that will make kids chuckle when they read it. Nearby, a child is sitting cross-legged on the floor, showing their latest drawing to an illustrator. The illustrator leans in, giving encouraging feedback and even sketching alongside them, turning their idea into something even more magical. The child watches wide-eyed as their vision takes shape right before their eyes. You hear snippets of storytelling. What if the dog could talk, but only in rhymes? Maybe the spaceship lands in a puddle of jelly and gets stuck. Oh, I love that. What if the jelly turns out to be alive? The ideas bounce off each other, growing and evolving with every suggestion. You can feel the energy in the room intensify, like sparks igniting into a warm, steady flame. The walls of your space seem to reflect this creative energy, their colors almost glowing brighter with every shared laugh, every aha moment, every breakthrough. In one corner, someone is typing on a laptop, turning rough ideas into polished text. Their fingers move quickly across the keyboard, capturing the humor, heart, and adventure of the group's brainstorming. Another person sits nearby, carefully laying out the pages of the next issue on a computer screen. The design is playful and inviting, with bright colors and quirky fonts that scream fun. As you take it all in, you feel a wave of pride and gratitude. This isn't just work. It's a joyful collaboration. A perfect balance of effort and inspiration. You notice how seamlessly everyone is contributing, how their unique talents blend together into something greater than the sum of its parts. This is what success feels like, an unstoppable flow of creativity fueled by community, passion, and shared purpose. You watch as someone pins the first draft of a completed page on the corkboard. Everyone gathers around, smiling, nodding, and cheering. It's not just good, it's great, and you know that the kids who read this issue will love it. Take a moment to feel the excitement, the laughter, and the joy of seeing your vision come to life. Let it settle in your heart, the realization that your children's newspaper is more than just a project. It's a beacon of creativity and connection, lighting up the lives of everyone involved. And of course, Joe is prancing around the room, receiving pets from everyone, treats, meowing for affection. Part 4. You stand in your creative space, now buzzing with life and accomplishments. The walls are adorned with completed pages from your latest issues, pinned up as a testament to your team's hard work and imagination. The energy in the room is lighter now. There's a sense of celebration in the air, a shared joy that comes from knowing you've created something truly special. Feeling that joy. As you glance at your phone, you notice a flurry of notifications. Social media posts show smiling kids holding up the latest issue of your newspaper, their joy and pride radiating through the screen. Parents have commented things like, "This is the first thing my child wants to read in the morning, and we love seeing our little one's drawings in print." Each comment fills you with warmth, affirming that your work is making a difference. Then comes the moment you've been waiting for. An email from the local newspaper catches your eye. The subject reads, "Feature story on local children's newspaper." Your heart races as you click to read. The article praises the creativity, humor, and sense of community your project has fostered. It highlights how you've brought people together, inspiring kids and adults alike to embrace their imaginations. The recognition doesn't stop there. A local TV news crew reaches out, asking if they can do a segment on your project. You imagine the cameras in your workshop, capturing the laughter and the collaboration as you explain how it all started. The thought of sharing your story with an even larger audience fills you with pride and excitement. And just as you're soaking this in, your phone buzzes with a call. It's a publishing house that you admire. With a deep breath, you answer. The person on the other end introduces themselves, their tone enthusiastic. They've seen your work and are amazed by the creativity and charm of your children's newspaper. "We'd love to discuss how we can help you take this to the next level," they say. "Your project has so much potential to reach kids far beyond your community." Your heart swells as you imagine the possibilities. A published collection of your issues. A larger platform for the kids and collaborators who pour their hearts into this project. You picture children across the country flipping through the pages filled with laughter, art, and adventure, their imaginations sparked by what you've created. Back in the workshop, your team gathers to celebrate. Someone pops open a bottle of sparkling cider, and glasses are passed around. You make a toast, your voice a little shaky with emotion. "To all of you, to your talent, your heart, your passion, this isn't just my dream anymore, it's ours. And I can't wait to see where we go from here." The room erupts in cheers and clinking glasses. The moment feels almost surreal, like the culmination of everything you've ever dreamed of. The joy is so real, so tangible, it seems to pulse through the air, wrapping around everyone in the room. Poor Joe, and everyone cheers, gets a little scared and has to run and hide somewhere. But as the celebration continues, you take a moment to step back and take it all in. You let the scene imprint itself in your mind. The smiling faces of your collaborators, the vibrant walls covered in art, the emails and messages of recognition lighting up your phone. You feel deeply fulfilled, grateful, and ready for whatever comes next. It's for you, Jake. A message for you.